When selling your home, it's very, very important, especially in certain climates, certain markets, to price well. And there are some people who are very interested, homeowners, in getting multiple opinions from various realtors about the value of their home. And invariably, there'll be one realtor who has a price 50,000 or 100,000 I've seen in some instances over what the research shows the value of the property is. I can cite an example. I once heard from a client after they canceled the listing with the agent that they were with. They couldn't believe that the agent listed it at the price he listed it at. And I said, well, why did the agent list it at that price? Did they not do the research? Well, yeah, it was more of a discussion than research. That's the first thing that's really important. Understand that the value of your property, by and large, is going to be determined by research, not opinions. Opinions, as you know, anybody can have one. It doesn't matter who it is. They can have an opinion of the value. So if your realtor comes in with an opinion versus having a strategic approach to determining the value, you could be relying on misinformation. And in this case, that's exactly what happened. So the price that the agent put on the property was, in the opinion of the seller, shocking. But said, hey, maybe we can get it. The agent didn't say anything. It was their price. But the agent did what we call in the business, they bought the listing. So you have to be very, very careful that even if you're not looking at competing or interviewing competing realtors and you're just choosing one, the manner in which they determine the value is very, very important. If the agent senses that you want a certain price or even asks you what price you want, then says, yeah, that's good, we can start there, I wouldn't trust anything they say from that point forward because it isn't substantiated by research. The moment that you can actually see the basis of the price that they're saying you should list the house at, that's when you can engage with them, in my opinion. So if you end up choosing an agent or listing with an agent who has quote unquote bought the listing, all you're essentially doing is rendering yourself as a useless listing, unfortunately, in the marketplace. Because nobody's going to come out and see it. You're going to always be on your toes. You're always going to be prepping for a showing that never occurs. And because you're contractually bound, what's likely going to happen is you won't be able to get out of that listing because, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, once you're involved in a contract without an easy exit aspect to it, you're now stuck for the duration of that contract. So be very mindful that people aren't giving you the price that they think you want to hear, but actually substantiate the value of your property based on legitimate research that you can see.